Hi, I'm Lauren Gotting, new business director at URM Consulting. Back in January, we hosted a live Q&A session where Amarjit Sandhu, also known as AJ, URM's cybersecurity analyst and Cyber Essentials assessor, answered key questions about the Cyber Essentials and Cyber Essentials Plus. During the session, he covered everything from the scheme's requirements and recent changes all the way through to practical advice for certification. In this series, we're sharing a selection of his answers in short, bite-sized clips. We hope you find them useful. Thank you to everyone that already submitted questions when they registered. Really appreciate you taking the time. We're going to pull some up now and run through them and get AJ's point of view and opinion on it. And some may be opinions. I think that, perfect one here. Where do you see the future of Cyber Essentials? This is AJ's thoughts on it, and it's not confirmed or anything like that.
The future of Cyber Essentials, I can only go by what they've done previously and based what I think they'll probably continue to do unless they provide us with other information. And that's where IASME and the NCSE have decided to just introduce small changes over time, which makes it easier for everyone to keep up with the compliance level. And I think they'll continue to do that, just implement small changes so it won't be too difficult to be compliant. With regards to AI playing a part in CE+, it depends on exactly what you're asking on that one. So currently there's tools both from the blue teaming and the red teaming perspective that already use AI. So from a blue teaming protection side, things like CrowdStrike have a large component of that uses AI. From a red teaming, things like Metasploit has a component to it. So that's probably going to continue in the future. More and more products will have that AI component to them.
And I think for now, though, we don't expect to see a questionnaire saying how do you manage your AI security or anything like that at the moment, right? That's not around the corner.
Yeah, that's not something that's been discussed as far as I'm aware, other than don't use AI to fill in your application because it will be obvious.
Brilliant. I think on the future of Cyber Essentials as well, hey, it all stems back to what the NCSE are finding and the threats, as it's always sort of run in line with what is actually happening in the world, which is why it's so effective. And AJ, the last one there. So how do you see legal and regulatory aspects of cybersecurity strengthening, especially around the new government, aligning with the EU? And I didn't see it myself personally, but the King's speech where he mentioned technology.
I think the King's speech mainly focused on bills and some AI components to it. As I said, IASME tend to do it step by step, so it shouldn't really affect it too much. Obviously, if there's some major introduction of some new policy, that may need to be discussed, but that's outside of an assessor's role. That's going to be down to NCSE and IASME.
Thank you, AJ, and thank you for watching. URM is hosting a free webinar in July where we'll be exploring the recent changes to the Cyber Essentials scheme and the Cyber Essentials Plus scheme in more detail. If you'd like to understand how these updates could affect your organisation and get further guidance from our experts, feel free to register at our website, urmconsulting.com. On the website, you'll have a chance to submit any questions ahead of time, and you'll, of course, be able to ask more during the live session, where no question will be left unanswered. If we don't hit them all on the live session, we'll reach out to address them one-to-one.